Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 59, and today we are returning with the second leg of our Champions League playoff away in France against Lyon, and also a game against Reading away in the Premier League. Before we play these games, though, show you how I've been getting on off camera. So, of course, in the last episode, on the back of that crazy transfer special, we played our opening day where we beat Chelsea by 3-2. I then played 3 games off camera, and we drew 1, and we won 2, and I'll show you the highlights of the games. We first drew with Sunderland 1-1 away from home at the Stadium of Light in the first away game of this season. Damari Gray gave them the lead, a player I've always wanted to sign in this FM, but sadly just cost a little bit too much money right now, and Sunderland have him on a pretty expensive contract as well. And Saido Berahino equalised 14 minutes later. We were lucky to get a point in this game, though. We really played extremely poorly, and Sunderland hit the bar twice late on in the game, but fortunately we escaped and managed to claim a point. Following that, we had a 1-0 victory over Lyon in the first leg of our Champions League playoffs. We didn't concede an away goal. That was crucial, but we were bailed out as well because Brian Donnelly, he didn't convert the penalty in the 74th minute. He took the penalty, and it was saved by Lopez, and then he followed in his own miss as the ball was on the goal line, and he managed to put it in. But for some reason in the stats, it says that he did convert the penalty, but he didn't. It was saved, and then he turned in a rebound. And then it also says that he missed a penalty twice in the actual in-game stats. I don't know what that's all about, but he didn't score it, but he scored the goal, so that's all that matters. And we won it by 1-0, so we go into the second leg knowing if we score tonight in France, Lyon will need to score 3 times. And the third and final game I played off camera was a 3-0 victory at home to Mark Hughes' Stoke as well. It took us a very long time to get going in this game as well. For the first 70 minutes, first hour to 70 minutes, we really didn't do that much at all. But then we scored 3 goals in the final 17 minutes. Donnelly with the first, Barkley scored the second, and the shot was so powerful the ball actually came out of the back of the goal, which I thought was quite interesting. And then Ruggiero wrapped it up in stoppage time to make it 3-0 with his first goal of the season. So it's been a pretty decent start to the season. You know, no defeats so far. That's always a good start for us in the Premier League right now. As you can see, we are in second place behind, guess who? Manchester United on goal difference. And so far, we are 2 of the only 3 teams in the division yet to lose a game. So yeah, not a bad start. You know, not a bad start for Hull. It could be better, but it could be worse. And there you go. So yeah, let's just dive straight into the first game of today's episode. Then it is indeed against Lyon in the second leg of the Champions League playoff, and I got to say I'm a little bit nervous. Because of course we didn't wrap it up in Hull like I was hoping us to do. I was hoping us to win 2 or 3-0, but instead it's still a bit nervy. Lyon could possibly come from behind to win tonight and go through, but if we score, then they'll need to score 3 goals, and I trust my attack, I really do. So we're going to the 4-2-3-1. You saw the 4-2-4 against Chelsea. I've played it against Sunderland as well, but the last 2 games were the wins over Stoke and Lyon, and that was playing the 4-2-3-1. So we'll go with the 4-2-3-1 tonight, and hopefully we'll get the same result as we did back in England. So this will be the team for the game then, changing the side around a little bit. Raj in goal, back for retirement, Mamadou Bad Boy Sanogo, the name has been changed, Michael Keane and Toure as well. In midfield, Kirkpatrick and the Canadian Brian Malone as back from injury, and further forward, Dembele on the left, Barley returning to his former club on the right, and Ross Barkley as our advanced playmaker. Saido Berahino leads the line, and on the bench for Kari, Rodriguez, Saidi, Olivier, Lecco, Donnelly and Ruggiero as well. Barley, by the way, 3 assists in 3 Premier League games already, and a goal too. What a start for our big money signing. I knew he'd do well. So, first game, it is indeed Lyon. Let's get a win and get through to the Champions League group stages. Come on, Hull City. And of course, we do get through as well. You'll get to see the group stage draw, but we've got off to the worst possible start. Lyon needed to score tonight, and they have. 22 minutes in, and it's James Rodriguez, the Colombian, with the goal. And it's already 1-0 to Lyon. Terrible start. About 22 yards out, tries to smack it into the top corner, and he does. Perfect free kick from the Colombian. 1-0 to the hosts. And again, I'm not going to hit the panic button just yet. 1 goal tonight, and we do have a very, very strong chance of going through. But worst possible start that. and we just can't defend, can we? Dembele to Barkley, crosses Berahino. Oh yes, there we go. Right on cue. 3 minutes after Rodriguez scores, we get that away goal, and that's exactly what I was after. Ross Barkley with the cross just before the ball trickled out for a goal kick, and Saido Berahino, top scorer last year, don't forget, in the Champions League, gets his first of the competition now and makes it 1-1. We're back on level terms now. Leon must score twice. Should say twice after the first goal, so technically 3 times tonight, but you know what I'm saying, twice now. As we get that equalising goal. Thank goodness for that. When Rodriguez scored, I was thinking, oh God, no, please don't choke. But there is another highlight here for Leon, and it's a penalty. Oh, Mamadou, bad boy Sonogo, what is wrong with you? Why do you keep doing these things? Oh, for God's sake, penalty to Leon. We never ever save penalties, so Rodriguez may as well tuck this home for his brace. I could have signed him in the summer because he was released from Chelsea, but he turned me down to join Leon, and now he's trying to dump me out of the playoffs. Oh, Raj! The anti-jinx in full effect. Raj with the save. 1-1. We never save penalties. Raj proves me wrong. Come on. I love the fact it was Sonogo that gave the penalty away as well. Because, of course, Raj is the captain and Mamadou's the vice captain here. So he's like, I've got to bail this guy out all the time. Why did he make him vice captain, man? Seriously, why did my manager make such an irresponsible player vice captain? Seriously. Anyway, still 1-1. Thank goodness for that. Because if Rodriguez scored and made it 2-1 and they went in front for the second time, they'd have all the momentum, we'd be totally up against it, but instead Raj bails us out and relieves an awful lot of pressure. And so that looks like it's going to be that then. Nothing to report in the second half, but that's totally fine with me. A big penalty save from the captain, who started off the season quite well, ensures we will be going through to the Champions League group stages. Thank goodness for that. It would have been disastrous had we gone out here as Dembele crosses, but overhits it, and he goes out for a goal kick. We are in to the group stages. And you also see the draw as well, straight after this game too. And it's a draw. It's not a win. We weren't exactly convincing, but we've done what we needed to do. So calmly, I'm going to say people have written us all off, and we've done well. So well done and stuff. And I'm going to passionately praise my captain as well for saving a penalty. We never save penalties until we really need to. Well done, skipper. And so as promised, it's now time for the Champions League group stage draw. It is deadline day right now, by the way, but nothing's been going on whatsoever. Not a real surprise, because obviously after the spending £112 million, as you saw in the last episode, we've got no money left over, so that's why we're not doing any deals right now, and I'd rather keep my current set of players here. We just had our EFL Cup third round job, by the way. We're taking on Newcastle at home, but that's okay with me. They're a championship side right now, and of course the board don't care about the competition, and neither do I, so we'll be fielding weekend side, and whatever happens. But anyway, it's time to Champions League group stage draw. Let's get to it, and here we go. We're 4th seed again, aren't we? Are we? No, we're 3rd seed now. Oh yay, we've gone up 1 seed to 3rd seed. Thank goodness for that. And let's see who will be taking on then in the Champions League group stages. So I suppose our dream group would be, I think I'll take Fenerbahce, RB Leipzig, and Rangers are in the Champions League now. So yeah, we'll take Fenerbahce, RB Leipzig, and Rangers, or Fenerbahce, RB Leipzig, and Ludogorets. So let's see who we get. And the group of death would be, of course, can't get United. Thank God for that. I think the group of death would probably be PSG, Real Madrid, and also Celtic as well. So here we go then. It's the Champions League group stage draw. Let's do the first 2 seeds, and let's see if there are any potential group of deaths happening. Oh, Group D. Group D. Do not put us in Group D or Group F. Or Group F. Do not put us in Group D or Group F game. And I don't even want Group B either. To be honest, none of those groups look easy. I guess I'm holding out for Group G, really. But I've got a bad feeling after last year getting so lucky in the Champions League group stage draw. I think Group D might be the one we're going into. So here we go then. 3rd seeds are getting drawn. Let's see what we got. Oh, straight off the bat, Group A. And we've got Real Madrid in our group. And Fenerbahce, I think we could come over. But Real Madrid in Group A. And now let's see who will be joining us in Group A. Hoping for Rangers or Ludogorets. Let's find out. It's going to be Dinamo. Okay, so Dinamo Zagreb from Croatia. And that's a pretty interesting group, to be honest, because that's a group we can get through. But, of course, being drawn alongside Real Madrid does make me sweat a little bit. And if we struggle away against Fenerbahce and Dinamo Moscow in Turkey and Croatia, Dinamo Zagreb even, Dinamo Moscow, it's a Croatian team. What are you talking about? If we struggle against Dinamo Zagreb, and that is Dinamo Zagreb, isn't it? That's not That's not a different team I'm thinking of right now. God, what do I know about European football? It's not, is it? It's not. Oh, it might be. Oh, I don't know, but I should know. But it could be a tough group, that one. But it could have been a lot tougher. Let's just say that. And I guess we'll just be grateful to be not have drawn in Group D. So Real Madrid in Group A in the Champions League. It could be quite tough, but I think we can get through that. Dynamo Moscow. That's a Russian team. The clue is in Moscow. Seriously, I know it's late. I know I'm tired. And obviously, I know when you got to talk for so long, you do make mistakes from time to time. It's to be expected. But Dynamo Moscow, when talking about a Croatian team, come on now. Alright guys, so second and final game today, and it is Reading away at the Medeski Stadium. We'll see the, well not return, because he's not coming to us, but we'll see Delafeu in his new uniform for the first time. Of course, Park Young-gyu is ineligible to play against his parent club, which is good. But excited for this game and hoping to bounce back and get return to winning ways after the draw against Lyon. And so far, yet to lose a game this season, so let's hope this won't be the first one. And going to the 4-2-4 for this game as well, switching from the 4-2-3-1 to the 4-2-4, keeping our opponent managers guessing, and hopefully we'll be able to come back with a win in this one. So this will be the team for the game. Then Raj in goal, a back four of Hak, Dimov, Mamadou, Bad Boy Sanogo, and Farouk Balou. In midfield, Kirkpatrick and Saidi. On the wings, Miguel and Bali. And up top together, Brian Donnelly and Saido Berahino. On the bench, Vakari, Keen Torre, Malonas, Dembele, Lecco, and Ruggiero. Look at the calibre of players that can't get on the bench right now. Gareth Bale, Ross Barkley, Walker Peters, Josh Tymon, Kante, Olivier, George Rodriguez. I don't know what to do, man. There's so many great players that deserve to be in this first 11, let alone the bench as well. But I just can't seem to fit them on right now. But anyway, it's Reading for the second and final game today. We're away at Medeski Stadium. Let's get a win. Come on, Hull City. United, by the way, beat Bournemouth 6-0, I think it was, in the early kickoff. I don't know, man. I really don't. Like, I said actually on a Reddit post yesterday for me on Friday morning. I think it was Friday morning, it might be Thursday night. I it's a sign of getting old. You forget when you did something on the day, like the day after. I said, like, I can't understand, like, how United can get beat on this game. Like, they're just too good. Like, they're just genuinely too good. They are unstoppable. Mourinho pipped me in the manager of the month as well, despite us having the exact same record. I cannot seem to beat them at the moment at all. But anyway, here's Saidi through towards Donnelly, and the first chance good for here. Saido Berahino out wide towards Farouk Balou, who we know can cross. Finds Bali instead. He can cross and gets his 4th assist of the season already. And Saido Berahino gets his 4th goal. 1-0 to the Tigers. Perfect start. Up in 3 minutes. And I tell you what, all that money spent on Bali, £67 million. And right now, that's looking like a bargain. This guy has been on fire to start the season off. Rolls it across to Saido, who tucks it home at the near post. 1-0 to the Tigers. I'll tell you, Berahino's been a great signing for us as well. Last season, very, very good. And this season started off strong as well. 1-0 to Hull, and maybe a chance to go 2 goals up here as well. Huck crosses, Webster heads clear. But it'll come to Saidi, back towards Woody Kirkpatrick. And Scott on the ball through towards his fellow Scott Donnelly, and it might drop to Berahino. It does, but Walter makes the save. Still 1-0. Great start. Let's find a second goal. And another highlight, quarter of an hour in, but the first one to Reading, it seems, as they come forward for their first chance. Woodrow could have been through. Balut heads it straight to a Reading player. It's a bit of pinball, and it's 1-1. Have no idea what happened there, but Reading has scored, and they're back on level terms. We will never be able to defend, ever. Reading come forward, Dimov clears it away, and a shot from the edge of the area, I think might have taken a deflection of Kirkpatrick or possibly Saidi standing next to him, and it goes in at the far corner. It's 1-1. We just can't defend. Like, we just genuinely cannot defend for love nor money as Bali crosses to the middle. Webster heads clear, but maybe a chance here. Bali could be through, and he crosses, and oh, it's going to go in. Well. A stroke of luck. Does Bali get to claim that as an assist? I hope he does, because that'll be 5 for the season already, and it's 2-1 to the Tigers. The ball kindly fell to our new number 7, tries to peg it back towards Berahino, and in the end, it's Webster who puts the ball past his own goalkeeper. It's 2-1, and we're back in front. So entering the second half, still leading by a goal. Sadly, Barley didn't get to claim the assist for our second goal, which I guess is fair enough. But he still started off the season very well. And we've won a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty to us as well. We gave one away in the last game, and now we've won one as well. Brian Donnelly will take it. He's a very inconsistent penalty taker, Brian Donnelly. Scores half and misses the other half. But hopefully he'll tuck this one away. Didn't score against Leon from the spot in the first leg. Can he score this one? Yes, he can. Lovely penalty. Right into the bottom corner. And we go 3-1 up. Look at him clapping before the penalty as well. Look at the confidence from Brian Donnelly. I said he misses half of them. He was never going to miss that one doing that. 3-1 to the Tigers. 2-goal cushion now, but can Reading respond instantly? Delafeu floats in a free kick. It's cleared away, but our former winger gets it straight back down the left and crosses straight to his former teammate. And Raj has that one very easily. So still 3-1. Want a fourth goal at some point to really turn the style on. I said in the last episode, I feel as though we could be the most dangerous attack in the division this year. Let's prove it. Brian down the left-hand side, tries to cross and does. And Saido turns it in. 4-1. And there's 40 minutes to go. Well, 37 minutes to go to be precise. Well, 36 minutes and 15 seconds to go to be precise. It's 4-1 to the Tigers. Let's keep on scoring those goals, not take our foot off the gas pedal, and look for more goals. Donnelly with a cross, picks out his strike partner, Berahino fires it in, 4-1, and needs to continue this season in good form, just like he ended last season. So free kick for us here. Barley takes it. Ruggiero flicks on. And it's a penalty. And Delafeu's giving it away. Another penalty for Hull. And our former teammate is given one for us. Agent Gerard Delafeu gives us our second spot kick. Donnelly scored the first, going to the goalkeeper's right. Can he score again and bag a brace today? Berahino's been taken off, so can't get his hat-trick. With a chance to make it 5-1. And it's saved. I mean, I said he's an inconsistent penalty taker. He is. I hope he wasn't clapping before he took that one. Otherwise, I'd want to sub him off, but I'd say I already made 3 subs. But it's still 4-1. But Donnelly, I swear it is an even number of penalties he's missed compared to the ones he scored. I swear he's missed exactly half of the penalties he's been asked to take. So it's still 4-1. And that should have been 5. Loader through towards Gerard Delafeu, who puts it wide. You can see why I've sold him now, can't you? Still 4-1 though, and that would do it. I was hoping for a few more goals, but in the end, we'll take 4-1. We'll take 4-1, but we know it should have been 5 or 6 really, with the chances and the shots we had. So 4-1 the final score then. A very good, convincing win after well, not a disappointing draw because we got through, but a draw regardless away in France. We shall calmly say I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. I shall individually praise Hark for a 7.6. I should also give the Barley more mad props for once again playing very well, but he's not listening, which is a bit of a shame. I'm paying you 200 grand a week, mate. Pay attention. And there you go. So that does mean we end today's episode off still unbeaten in the Premier League and still in second place. Berahino out for 2 to 3 days. That's fine. We're on the international break now anyway. And that will do it then for today's episode. So a big thank you for watching, guys. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. And if you have, then please do consider leaving a like. Much love to you all. We do indeed end the episode still in second place. And of course, still behind Manchester United on goal difference right now. And again, this is why we need to score as many goals as possible. Because right now, there's only 5 goals between us. But they've started off strong with 15 goals in 4 games. They've been fantastic. And no one is surprised. So thank you for watching today's episode, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do consider leaving a like. Much love to you all, and I will see you for the next episode. Oh, well, we know what we're coming back for. I'll see you for the next episode of our Football Manager series very soon, which will be the first game of our Champions League group stage away at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid, and then our first clash against the best team of all time, it seems, Manchester United at home in the Premier League, for the first clash of 2 between 2 sides desperate to win the title. So thanks for watching the episode, guys. Much love to you all. Have a great evening. And I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series. Do not miss that one very soon. Bye.